Hi there, welcome to my garden. Today is a beautiful sunny spring day. I'm outside doing a lot of things to get my garden ready for this year, and I thought today I would talk about no-dig gardening. I have started doing this after years and years of doing it the hard way and digging my grass up by hand and then having to wait before I could prepare the soil and actually plant things that season. The beauty of starting this project this early in the season is that you can get all of this ready to go just in time when your seedlings are ready to be put in the ground. So hi, I'm Anne. I like to help home gardeners find creative and resourceful ways to build on what they already have. And with this technique today of no-dig gardening, this is definitely a way that you can build your garden on a budget. In this video, I'm going to show you 3 easy steps to get your no-dig garden started and what you're going to need to make it. So a couple of reasons I converted to the no-dig method is, number one, it's just so much easier than having to dig everything up by hand. I can't tell you how many years I spent digging up grass and sod and really breaking my back doing all of that work. It's very time consuming, and you're not really getting that many more benefits from it than doing this method. I also like this method because it's a way to feed the soil underneath where you've been growing grass all those years. Grass is basically like a monoculture crop, and it doesn't add much to the microbial activity in your soil. So by doing this method, you can actually improve the soil a lot. And one last reason I love the no-dig method is, for me, it's a sustainable gardening method. I'm not using plastic in the garden, and all of the materials are recycled and they go back to the earth, so that makes me feel good about how I'm starting my garden. The first thing you're going to need to start your garden bed is something to smother your grass. So what I'm going to use today is cardboard. In the past, I have used black plastic when I needed to kill any noxious weeds or pathogens in the soil, but I'm going to avoid that here. Number one, I don't really need to worry about those two things, and also I'm trying to use less plastic in my garden, so I'm just going to go with cardboard. And another great thing about using cardboard for this method is that it will break down and add to the soil. And once you get your cardboard in place, you're going to need to find a way to secure it. I have these U-shaped stakes which you can put in the cardboard into the ground. The only thing is, once the cardboard starts to break down, they will loosen and no longer hold the cardboard down. Otherwise, you could also add things like rocks or bricks or something to hold your cardboard down. The next thing I recommend doing is putting compost on top of your cardboard. I did this for my previous garden and it worked really well. The compost not only holds the cardboard down, but it also breaks down and adds nutrients to your soil. So I had this area over here that I started about 2 seasons ago. Once I added the cardboard method with the compost on top, it made some of the best soil in my whole garden. Now I have a little bit of a quandary this year because I have a compost pile that's still breaking down. It's not quite ready to go yet. I'm only at the very end of March here, and it has been too cold for the compost to really start cooking and heating up, and I didn't have any from last year to use on this project. So the next best thing that I'm going to do is actually use a lot of the cuttings from my previous year's growth in the garden, all of the perennials and the grasses and stuff like that. I'm going to take that and pile that on top of my cardboard for now. Then I'm going to wet it all down to kind of weigh it down. It is a bit dried out from the winter, and it's been a really dry winter, in fact. So the last part of this whole process is to be patient. It takes a little time for the sod to break down, to die, and for the cardboard and compost to also break down before you can plant. But surprisingly, it doesn't really take very long. When I did the garden back here, within a month, I had a garden that was ready to go. Everything was dead completely underneath. Then I could reshape the edge of my garden, work it up a little bit. If I needed to add more compost, I could do that, and then I could start planting. So I know that when I do this garden this year and it starts to heat up a lot, that will help everything break down a lot faster. So next I'll just show you how I'm going to put it all together. But before I get to that, I just wanted to let you know that I do have a new Substack newsletter called The Gardener's Companion. I have a link in the description and it's free to subscribe, so I hope to see you there. So thanks for watching. If you like this video, consider giving it a like and subscribing. And I have a playlist of other gardening tips here.